low-key high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
You know, I'm gonna stick to who already I was. I like this chick. I like the design. I like the fire. Actually, I'm just gonna make things confusing.
JesseCox.
Oh, it's me again. I could be Crunch again. Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. That's the ticket.
I didn't actually have a name ready to rip. It's not pronounced how you think.
Regina?
It's Regina, yes.
Sweet.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Wow.
I will be Dr. Slim Shanks. Oh, I can't make a big one?
Nope.
Dr. Slim Shanks is what it is. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates, Scott Howell, who is 21 years old and still in high school. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Drugs and sex and stuff. Damien LeVay. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and love of fire. Zoe. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculator Hewitt Packard. A library computer had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But, as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
The boning.
The boning. The boning, as they call it.
The bonering.
The bone.
Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever.
Oh yeah.
All mines are rotten, but hey, you know, yours is probably rotten too, so let's do this.
Let's do
Worry
this.
no more. Here's
All
the
right, yeah,
PhD,
we'll-
the pop quiz.
We'll
Boopity
just get
boppity
to it.
boop.
Yeah, let's get to it. All right, there we go. Be a visionary. Who will be the next big social media craze? Who will the next big social media craze be? From now on, socially awkward guys named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through the app by its users. Greek, like literally Greek Agorist, reinstated in cities, places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. And bullshit. It's Facebook, but each time someone shares news that is supported by real facts, they're taxed. I'm just gonna say bullshit.
I like Herbert.
Robert.
I think Herbert's an innovator. I think he's got a future.
I like bullshit.
I choose. You know what? I'm gonna choose Robert.
So wealthy, so charming,
yeah.
so no smarts.
So charming.
Cool, mom. One day you wake up and you've swapped bodies with your mom. Oh God. In a very 90s films fashion, what is the worst thing that could happen? She's meeting with all my friends and actually being more popular than me. She's messing with my Spotify playlist and putting all her trash metal on it. My mom's such a metalhead. She's killing her lifelong rival while in my body so she can frame me for the murder. She's meeting with all my friends and actually being more popular than me. You know what? I'll say that.
Well, you know what? The premise is a little different in my real life story, but I've definitely experienced my mom trying to kill her lifelong rival, so.
I'm gonna go with this.
So charming. Ooh, so charming. What would be your dream first date? A lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon, a professional professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice, experimental enough to give you a seizure. Art, fierce fight with starts a lifelong rivalry open to become something else. Crimes, a wild party in international waters. Let's go international water party.
I like the fight. I like the mystery. I like a long winding story.
I like the idea of seizures.
I want that dragon.
Gosh darn it, I don't want to woo him. Every time I get stuck with this.
What would be the most appealing in a love partner? A big horn, sharp wood, soft fur, 50 gigabytes of RAM, a taste for party, tentacles. Ooh. Okay. Bighorn love.
I think the answer is obvious.
Tentacles.
What are you talking about? I like ramming.
That's true. That
A
one has a
taste
dirty
for
one.
party.
Okay. Well, you know what I need to get right now because I don't have a whole lot of it. So.
Of course, you go for the bold.
Yeah.
Ryan, have you ever left the bathroom? You need to take some Imodium, man.
Dude, you know, I've been eating a lot of meat lately, not enough greens, so I've just been really backed up.
I've also noticed that Ryan likes to create the game so that he always goes first.
He found out.
Class and just hang out in the bathrooms because he respects no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms.
Who doesn't?
You give 0 shit, you gain +2 boldness.
Man,
I feel like you need to give that bathroom more
I do. I mean, if I'm backed up, man, I'm, you know, just saying.
Out of the corner of your eye, you notice Damien playing with a big knife. Like he's trying to figure out where to stab himself with it.
What a noob.
Hey, why'd you stop me? I was about to give myself a sweet body mod. You know, they say body modifications are forever, but the shock value sure isn't. I broke my horn off. My dad were only pissed off for, what, 3 weeks? Maybe I'm not gonna get hard enough. I need something that will really freak everybody out. Like a tattoo on my face. No, too subtle. Hey, look like a deviant. Got any good ideas for a sick body mod? Oh God. I'm thinking too big. It's the tiny details that really freak people out. How about a tattoo of your face on the tip of your tongue? Hands. I feel like if I'm gonna play to my strengths, I should probably do this.
You think a tiny face?
Oh!
Well, I was thinking smarts. I was thinking smarts, since my smarts was higher.
You think a tiny face tattoo on your tongue is smart?
Well, that I was using my smarts.
What do you say?
I thought it was
That way,
creative.
it sounds pretty smart.
Yeah.
You sold me, so I don't know.
So what you're suggesting is a body modification, where in order for my dads to notice, I have to actually talk to them? Gross!
Since you weren't able to help Damien think of an idea, he helps himself to your lunch money. You lose 2 money and 1 bonus.
Damn.
Let's go.
Not my Damien.
Regina!
Gino.
I want to be a smarty patardy. That's not a good way to phrase that, but I'm gonna go for it.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Woohoo! Everyone's favorite Eldritch Cutie Patootie runs up to you, tentacles twitching with excitement.
Oh, yes, your orifices are open.
Wow.
Regina, did you hear? Did you hear? Netflix is rebooting Senior Regular Samurai Frogs. I'm so excited, like OMG!
OMG is right! Oh, miserable gods of TV, why do you keep doing this to us? They're going to ruin SRSF for the next generation. Just like when JWS hacked Human Hunters and they made that all-female reboot, and now young masters will grow up watching that and never know true happiness. Netflix already ruined Skater Cats from Venus and Ghetto Dolphins, and they're going to ruin the frogs too? Bet they're all going to be puck and women anyway. They probably wanted to be frogs.
I don't know what they are making. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Let me start over. I don't know that they are making them gay and women, but even if they were, aren't they're gay and or female frogs?
Oh, reading is hard.
You would say that.
Bob?
I muted.
You were muted.
Arthur, I'm so confused all the time, Leonard. Why are you like this?
At that moment, a middle-aged man pops up from behind you. From what you notice is a cardboard cutout of a bush, clearly painted there for eavesdropping. Well, hello there, representatives of our sweet, sweet target demographic, he says. I couldn't help but overhear your succinctly encapsulating a generic argument about reboots. We've indeed feared just such backlash from you whippersnappers. Tell me, do any of you have any ideas for how we can guarantee this reboot will be a success? I bet it would absolutely impress any classmate you wish to romance. Impressing classmates you wish to romance? Holy shit, that's like your whole thing. Plus, you can't possibly let Leonard chime in, so...
Oh boy.
Okay, well, people might criticize a new graphic style, new characters, new voice actors, new... Wait, what if you just air the same show from 30 years ago, but with a new name? You know, kind of work. Add a hip new character to hook the target demo, like a surfer, skater, dog with a goatee and a super cool sunglasses or something.
That's very...
Or smart.
Oh,
Whatever.
smart.
Wow, that's such a brilliant idea. It's foolproof. People can't criticize all the new things if there are no new things. And it's not like people are paying money for all that brilliant new insight and nuance we're adding. They're just shelling out money to relive their childhoods. Let's give them that exactly. He eagerly bounds away to put your genius plan into action.
Well, I guess it's better than letting them make the senior regular samurai frogs into ethically diverse feminazis.
Sure. Leonard aside, it's pretty cool that you're now an influencer of major animated series, Regina. It's like the ultimate achievement in fanfic writing. Although, in this case, I guess the fanfiction was just the fiction that already existed. Oh, look! Netflix just dropped a trailer for Frogs Reloaded! That seems to just be the trailer from 30 years ago. The comment section is crazy. Looks like they've really added nuance and insight into the frogs' dynamics with each other, even better than the original. Looks phenomenal. People really are gullible, aren't they?
They sure are, Zoe. They sure are. Doesn't stop you from gaining +2 creativity and +1 money for your work on the series, though.
Huzzah!
All right.
Huzzah! All right.
So I have a 3 boldness.
Where are you taking your BBC?
I like Jim. Got to get that flex on.
Got to get
That
that flex.
dynamic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Okay, now I'm gonna start drinking. Let's have some fun.
Another gym class, another game of dodgeball. Seriously, do we not play anything else? On your team is the unathletic, undead Liam, currently surrounded by the wolf pack. Go home, loser.
Bro, just give it up now. Go back to your coffin, because it's about to rain balls on your face.
Ah, yes, a vaguely homophobic double entendre from some frat dogs. That's original. Let me guess, my frail, lean form is about to be decimated in a display of hypermasculinity. In a very unsportsmanlike competition, since it's 4-on-1. Let's just get this over with.
You can't let Liam give up. The winning team gets warm cupcakes. Give him a great strategy.
You're a vampire
Play dead.
I don't know if that would help. You just kick you on the ground.
This seems like baldness turn into a vampire bite them and give them rabies. So it's like,
I think that would make you a lot of money. That's what I think.
Yeah, so smart.
I can't believe you're talking me into making an effort in PE.
The wolf pack goes over and begins to sniff Liam up and down, their noses way too close for comfort. You take this opportunity to bomb the shit out of them, ball after ball after ball, leading your team to victory. You gain +2 bonus and +1 smarts.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Wow, my creativity sucks. Okay, let's do this. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring.
That's figurative.
It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Nice.
Noise.
Hey, boo.
do you want to take this one, Jesse?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hey, Dr. Slim Shakes, darling. It's me, lovely fan favorite Paulie. You know, I wasn't always the ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did the reverse Romanian Wilkinson.
Is that like a sex position?
You know, sexually.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong. I love being immortal and walking through walls and but my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move.
Now Jesse,
Oh,
what
well.
what is that move out of curiosity? Could you explain it to us?
I've done that one loads of times. Just name a time and place, and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkinson. Throw a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself.
Please.
That should buy you time.
Can you explain what that sex move is?
I don't know.
Can you explain what that sex move is to us?
A smoke bomb seems. You know what? I'm going number one. Let's live this life. I don't know. This seems bold to me, but
Maybe it's charm, you know?
Yeah, who knows?
my smarts, my charm are very high.
Yeah.
But I feel like throwing a smoke bomb and running. I don't know.
You know,
also fun. This could be a fun choice too.
Yeah, you don't want to
Is
put
5 high enough for fun?
I don't know.
I don't
you should
know.
find out.
Polly, whatever. Let's see what happens.
So charming.
Charming!
Yeah. Finally, someone as well versed in freaky sex as I am. At last, I can be free of my eternal ghostly prison or whatever. But mostly freaky sex. All right, it's on prom night, okay? You bring the supplies, I'll bring my sexpertise. And hey, purge the zucchini, Admiral.
What the hell?
You know what I'm talking about. See you soon. She totally phased out. Oh boy, you might have just gotten yourself tickets to the wildest night of your life, but what the is a reverse Romanian Wilkinson? And what are the supplies? For now, you at least gain 3 fun.
Holy shit. I'm the only one of this entire
Well, I
round
think
that
Jesse
screwed up.
Is primed and ready for the ghostly sex.
Yeah, I know. So out of all of us
Decide
right now,
player
he's
order. Are we
winning.
challenging?
He's winning. You know, I think yeah,
I
let's
guess
do
that's a good
challenge.
choice. Are you challenging? Are we challenging?
Yeah, let's challenge. Everybody chooses a part of their body. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking weenus.
Tongue.
Oh, left foot. I'm grossed out by my own answer. That's not good.
Tonsils.
Ooh, tonsils.
Tonsils. Okay, here we go. All
Tonsils.
right. Player orders decided based on how plausible it would be that 50 years from now, thanks to incredible tech and scientific progress, couples interchanged that part of their bodies as a romantic gesture.
Tonsils
Totally
is pretty
tongues.
romantic.
Totally tongues.
Dude, I mean, come on, weenus. It's just one letter away from something else. I'm just saying.
I don't think we need technological advances to exchange weenuses. I'm pretty sure skin grafting is already a technology we
Yeah.
have.
Listen,
I do agree.
It's more than just skin on that weenus. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. That's. I got a really
Listen,
thick
what's your elbow
weenus.
hair, Ryan?
I
But
gotta-
tonsils are useless, and you can trade them.
Yeah, but
Like
we already
in
removed
Pokemon.
them.
Yeah. So if you take out your tonsils, aren't you really saying to your loved one how much you hate them? So keep your tonsils and then share them with each other.
You know what I could see it as the removal adding awesome abilities of deep throat.
I mean, yeah. And you would need that. That's how you keep people
This
interested.
is your
I think
weenus.
in a
Bowski,
technologically
learn.
advanced,
It's not a word, not a letter off
dystopian
penis.
future.
This is your weenus.
Sacrificing, well, not sacrificing, but trading your left feet with each other puts you both at a disadvantage, and acknowledges that you have to work as a team in order to survive. Because
no,
neither
how does
of
that
you
put you
can
at a
move very
disadvantage?
well.
You just get another
Well,
left foot.
If
Yeah,
my,
well,
if
it's
my
like being like you have
normal-sized-
2 left feet now.
If my normal-sized wife had my giant left foot on her left leg, she'd be a hobbly mess. And if I had my wife's normal-sized foot on my giant stump, I would basically have a peg leg. It would be.
I actually love that because it's harder to get away from people.
Yeah.
So
we
wait.
have
Once
to
you're
work
married,
together.
you
We're
cannot
committed
leave.
to
You're
sticking
stuck.
to each other.
Yeah.
My
That's
argument
actually
with tongues is the fact that you can now you get to know what kissing is like from the other perspective, and not only
I don't
that,
wanna know
you can,
that.
and you can whisper sweet nothings to yourself from your loved one.
It's still your
Plus-
voice.
Plus, it's like when you lick yourself, it's like someone else is licking you.
Yeah,
I've always wanted.
oh yeah.
So do we feel
It's
like
that.
there's anyone taking the lead here, or should I just hit random?
Do you lick yourself often?
Oh, what? No. That was a theoretical. Like just popped into my mind, and I was like,
Right. Hashtag bad dragon.
Well, listen. After you like lick each other's parts, you can now know what yourself tastes like. You just give it to the other person. It's like
You know what yourself. This is borderline crazy.
Okay. So, listen.
After you lick yourself, you know what yourself tastes like.
no.
It's
They
the
lick
ramblings
you with
of a
their tongue,
madman.
and then you switch tongues.
the
All right,
taste memory
should
is
I just
stored
hit
in the
random?
tongue.
Should I
You
just
know
hit
how it tastes,
random?
bro?
I'm gonna hit random. We can talk about this in a round circle. Let's just hit random.
Come on, Dr. Slim Shank. Oh my god.
Didn't like the name. The game is judging you.
Regina switched. Just Ryan. Ryan and Bob. The game switched.
Oh god, this is what happens when you call tongue licking yourself crazy. Oh my god.
Alright, baby.
All right, now I gotta.
Let's go.
All right, Regina.
It's not how it's pronounced. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna sit by a computer boy.
Oh no, that's where I wanted to go.
Too
You
bad.
sit down with Zoe and Calculester. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table, and he's currently siphoning his sanity through sockets in his eye sockets.
Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice.
What, eating?
Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me!"
Well, not so much bored as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me.
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish you would find another way to attain sustenance.
You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculus that they don't need changing.
I don't think they need changing. I like all the tentacles Zoe has going on. I feel like
Get those tents.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm into that. Even though I'm morally bankrupt, I have to take her side, I think.
But do you remember the robot can go all night long? Like there's gonna be no stopping.
No, I'm
Yeah, but
here.
you don't want to go all night. I got sleep. I need.
I'm not worried about duration. I'm
I
worried
got stuff to
about
do.
tentacular exploration.
Yo, I like it. Do that tent.
Calculus, understanding even. Yeah, it's definitely not one of the worst top 5 things she could be devouring from this dude. That's even a fair argument. I like this.
That is skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity.
Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one. Poop is another. The crippling fear of death present in all mortals. Pee. And worst of all, opinions.
Are his opinions really that bad?
Well, he's a prominent user on Reddit.
Understood. Can't compute. Reddit is bad. Analysis complete. Sanity is an acceptable food substitute compared to several things that are worse.
Nice! It's like I always say, when life gives you lemons, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is way worse than a couple of lemons.
You couldn't agree more. Mostly because you're interested in smooching Zoe, but still.
Hell yeah.
Let's do this.
All right.
All right, where's the cocks going?
Oh, as much as I want to advance relationship stuff with somebody else, let's go buy something.
Give me your money.
Buy the present. It's free and random.
You know what? You're right. When you're right, you're right. You're right.
Don't be salad.
Oh my god.
Dried from a random kid. I know the composition's not that great and the color palette lacks depth, but you, it's a gift. I don't know what this brings. This is one that I don't know, so this will be interesting.
You'll find out.
All right.
Go, BBC.
I like going for the coven.
You arrive at your table to find the coven eating and Polly and Miranda screaming.
We're under attack! Alarm! Summon the guards!
They're using their bizarre mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades just like me. Clearly because the evil twin thing.
We're not attacking anyone. We're eating. What do you mean, less attractive?
Disgraceful.
Lies, subterfuge.
I can feel them in my brain making me less cool and sexy. Ah.
Always the same with you.
Every single lunch hour.
You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace.
Joust them.
Drug their food.
Man, monsters just go right for the illegal stuff. Huh?
Right? I
Either
know.
one of these seem like stats I would use. Drug their food seems like fun.
That's pretty charming.
Yeah. Well,
You survive.
yeah, exactly.
Or joust them seems like boldness. Is 5 good enough?
Oh.
Sure.
Oh, I love
You
that.
slap the colander on your head and baking sheet on your chest and jousting lance under your arm.
My hero! Charge! Vanquish the invaders!
We're out.
Whoa, hey. We don't want any trouble. Let's just move over there.
My knight
Victory!
in
The
shiny
day
armor.
is saved! Oh, valiantly fought, noble champion.
Whoa.
Whoa, did those three just disintegrate into a pile of turtles? Or am I just super high? You think that question pretty much answers itself?
Sure.
I love this freaking game, man.
All right. I am going to go. Who was smooching on? No one was messing with these guys, so I'm going to go here and steal someone's love. You find Damien
Damn it.
brandishing his usual silverware, a hammer and chisel, while Liam looks on in horror.
You can't eat that.
Watch me.
First of all, it's made of one seamless piece of obsidian.
So it's low calorie.
And second of all, it's a light flattery.
I can feel that from here. Part of this balanced breakfast.
It's lunch.
You're just jealous.
No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you're going to eat that, get possessed by like, and kill us all.
Well, I'm nervous. That's not going to happen.
Looks like these two are at an impasse. Maybe you can solve this dispute and score some romantic cred at the same time. Who were people dating? Both of these guys were being hit on, so I'm gonna do
I mean, it's cool. Whatever. I'm fine and
I'll
junk.
never know who was hitting on Damien.
Oh, yeah, of course. This asshole that just chose me, who I don't like at all, because he sucks. Whatever the hell you want, because it's funny.
What? No, this is an outrage. I don't even eat food, let alone inedible objects suffused with eldritch magic.
Well, there's the first time for everything, Draculuser. Down the hatch.
Damien force feeds the dread artifact to Liam. He's instantly possessed with the dark energy, as opposed to his normal morose energy.
I am the Lord of the night, the terror of life, devourer of joy.
Oh, God, what a nerd.
Liam has to go to the nurse's office to get the curse removed, while you and Damien rob a bank to celebrate.
As you do.
What was that word? Heresarch?
All right, we'll try another
it wrong.
challenge here. This will all be interesting. Everybody chooses a TV show. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Darkwing Duck.
How dare you!
Firefly.
Ooh, okay.
Dragon Tales.
Gullah Gullah Island.
What the hell? All right.
Host.
Player decided based on how plausible it would be that 5 years from now, a war between two neighboring countries starts based on a disagreement over this TV show.
Ooh, one of us.
Dragon
picked
Tales.
cult.
It's what cultivated the children.
That's not good.
I will fully admit, Darkwing Duck probably would not be starting any wars.
Everyone agrees. It's great.
I would say if anything, it may be Firefly, because Firefly tends to have
A cult classic.
everyone
revered
loves
by
Firefly.
millions, killed before its time. The genius work of art that was.
But that's the
snuffed
thing,
out.
it was killed
We
before
even
its
got to
time.
learn what happens to Jane.
Listen, I'm trying to help you, you son of a. I'm
No,
just.
we
Shut up,
definitely
Ryan.
did. We got a movie. We got a movie. It's fine.
Oh, a mediumly good movie at best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's not my problem.
It's my problem. I hate it.
Yeah. Well,
I
there
will
you
go to
go.
war with you over it in approximately 5 years. I win.
You're
Listen.
absolutely right. You're the winner.
Who would be second then?
Dragon Tales.
All right.
Promote yourself when you can.
Well, I was already even saying there's not really much of a disagreement on my show because everyone pretty much loves Darkwing Duck.
Loco Brewery in my chat said Dragon Tales led us to where we are today. Bad dragon.
So
I don't like that.
All right, here's a question. If we hit first, so Bob is first. If I hit random, is it going to randomize everybody or will it
Let's find out. Let's find out.
All right.
Oh yeah, break the game.
Oh damn it.
Random everybody.
Oh!
It still picked it. No, why am I last now?
Man, me and Ryan just deserve our positions, I guess. What a fair system.
This game is very fair.
At all.
This game
This
is
seems
very-
right. It feels
Oh,
good.
but
Oh, I feel really good about this one. Good job, Bob.
I go creativity. I want it. I don't need money.
That day, while rehearsing class play, you can't help but feel that you are not as good as the role requires you to
Yeah,
be.
well, I'm not very creative.
There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You also lose +3 years of life as your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in game anyway. You were going to help Zoe with her math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister cloaked figures. She seems pissed about it.
Guys, stop it. I don't want any dead goats. I'm at school.
We must commence the rituals.
I guess I can take this one here.
I think I only have 2 voices.
Okay, go
Jesse
ahead.
only has 1,
Okay.
other than the narrator. Jesse, do you
all
want
right.
it?
Ah, we understand you perfectly, Lord Zagord. This is a test. We must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dark hunger.
What? No! That's the opposite of what I said, and I don't go by Zagord anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E. Can we take a rain check on that study session, Regina? I can't stand to be around these jerks.
Zoe brushes past you on her way out. The cultists stare at you with unconcealed awe. Well, okay, it's concealed, but they're terrifying masks, so still.
All hail Zagord.
Zagord addressed you by name, and you did not go mad with pleasure. It addressed you almost as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your frail mortal frame, and what's more, it mentioned rain. Could it be it was referring to the fabled storm of cerebrospinal fluid, which will one day come to quench all sanity? Brothers, sisters, bow down before Regina, for she is clearly the prophet of Zagord. Please, O prophet, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased Zagord, and yet now we do not understand what has changed. That's pretty obvious. Perhaps, given your special relationship with our incomprehensible master, you can suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it. Fuck it. You've got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for a day. You tell them that what they should really be sacrificing.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It's important to learn from your mistakes, so sacrifice another goat, but right, we're sorry on the side. Sacrifice your own harmful prejudices. Zoe seems to have kind of a soft heart, but I also feel like maybe the Zagord in her would appreciate an apology goat.
An apology goat. Gonna use that next time when I hurt somebody's feelings.
The goat doesn't feel super creative, but I feel like arts and crafts are creative. I'm gonna try the goat.
Okay.
I want to go for it.
So charming.
Yes.
But Zagord has never demanded an apology before. Only blood and various other unspeakable fluids. You explain that a key element of a genuine apology is that you shouldn't have to demand it.
Today, we respect
Your
your
wisdom
word.
truly is subtle and deep, Regina. Very well. We shall sacrifice a goat of apology. But tell us, where shall we find a goat rare and precious enough to bear our words of contrition? You tell them you tell them you have just the thing. A legendary and extremely sought after paper goat.
Oh my god.
By the jowls of the thought gulper. This is the most unusual goat we've ever seen. It seems to defy all rules of perspective and logic.
I want to put that on my business card, Thought Gulper.
It's actually just a greeting card with the goat drawn on the front of it, but they don't need to know that. You open it up so they can print "We're sorry" on the inside in an exaggerated Gothic script.
Hey, Regina, I realized I forgot my... Oh, these jerks are still here.
Don't fret your awfulness. We're prepared for you. An apology goat.
You guys, what did I say about goats? I don't need any... Oh, this is actually kind of sweet.
Oh no. Sweet. Is that bad?
No, it's good.
My
good
God, this
start
game's me
anyway.
thinking, what the hell?
More
I'm black
to
through my head
apology
up.
than just saying,
Right?
we're sorry, you know.
This game's
We
amazing.
don't know. Please
Especially when you have
instruct
friends to
us,
play with.
For our minds are as empty as jars of peanut butter after all the peanut butter has been eaten.
Well, you've got to actually commit to behaving better in the future. Like, for one thing, stop calling me Gourd. I'm Zoe, and no more goats.
Your words will.
We understand. The greatest sacrifice of all is to sacrifice the past.
So deep.
What once was no longer will be. We shall embrace change and transmutation and dedicate ourselves anew to the cult of Zoe.
Good enough.
Not bad for half hour's work. Maybe you were cut out for this whole cult leader thing. You gain +2 charm and +1 smart.
Oh, it's really going for creativity, but I'll take it.
Okay. My fun sucks. My God, I wanted so much more boldness, but I'm tired of going to the bathroom all the time. Is the statement I'm gonna say. And I want it. Oh, come on!
Buy another present.
Got
Buy another present.
No, I was
Buy
going.
another
No,
present.
no. Damn it, Jesse. No, I was gonna
Buy
go.
another present.
Buy another present.
You guys are
Buy
so-
another present.
Buy
another present.
I'm going to the bathroom. Shut up.
Again?
Yes.
Gosh.
Because
Do you have problems? Do you need
Remember
help?
to wipe this time.
oh,
That day you skipped class intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. You are spending the term in the bathroom. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness.
okay.
You're happily examining the shitty crayon drawing you got from the store, thinking about what kind of frame will enhance its childish colors and stupid composition when Scott approaches you.
Oh boy.
Hey, JesseCox, is that a picture? I love pictures. Coach says one picture is like worth 1,000 words, and there are like so many words of love, like pizza and good and boy, like good boy, yeah. So a picture must be even better. What's your picture saying, bro? Looks a little stick person holding hands with 2 big stick persons. And also, there's like a house, and son has hair with. Nice.
You patiently explain to Scott that this is a picture of a family and that those are solar rays, not hair.
Awesome, bro. Oh, so those are like 2 big bros protected like that little bro. I totally get it. Yeah.
What? No. You tell Scott that the 2 big stick figures are parents.
Parents. Wow. So that's what parents look like.
God, so sad.
I totally have some parents, but like they look different. Well, I've never actually seen them, but I think they look different. That's okay though. Like once a year, they sneak into our house in the middle of the night and like leave me presents. Cause I'm a good boy and they love me, even
So
though they don't
sad.
have me.
Wait, who voiced this guy?
That's me. Yeah, baby. You still think parents leave Christmas presents in the middle of the night? That's a myth, bro. It is? Yeah. Everyone knows all Christmas gifts are delivered by Satan Claus. Bearded home invader with like lobster hands and cookie fetish. But my parents, they think I'm a good boy.
I forgot how to do his voice.
I guess I could do this character. So that way, so Tyler isn't talking to himself all over the place.
DragonCox, are you gonna stand there and let these douchebags run Scott's innocence? Distract him!
Whoa, you know this is a serious situation if it's causing Vera to show up, to show empathy. Quick, divert Scott's attention by...
Oh God, starting a discussion on history and development of jazz as a musical art form, or making a silly face.
Silly face, silly face.
Silly face.
Dude, I can't do a silly face because that's fun. That I
No,
don't.
it could be charm.
Could be creative.
My creativity sucks. It's at 4. Fun at 4. Charm.
Silly face. Silly
Charm
face.
would be set. If it's charm, I have 7, and then so my idea is this would be smarts. The top one would be smarts.
Go for it.
But I don't want more smarts. Or it could be creativity because it's a musical art form. I'm gonna make a silly face. All right, here we go. Silly face. Damn it.
No! What a great idea. You make an enormous stone face out of basalt and emeralds.
That's pretty silly.
What? What are you doing, DragonCox? That stone face looks scary.
I admire an eldritch brutalism, but I'm also confused as to why you're doing this.
Oh, dude, a giant stone face? We hate giant stone faces. Woof, 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 woof.
I hate you too, you miserable animals, booms the giant stone face. No wonder your parents abandoned you.
Whoa, their parents abandoned them? But what about, like, my parents?
Your parents too, you buff idiot, says the stone face in a voice older than death. Especially your parents.
Not cool.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You're
dead.
You're such a douchebag in an appealing way, DragonCox. When they say that sometimes it's better not to tell the truth, they don't mean the alternative is to build a magic stone face to tell the truth for you.
Oh. No, it's okay. I guess it was time for me to accept the truth. Even if it was really... Woof, 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 woof. Woof, dude, like totally woof.
You slink away in shame. The face you made wasn't funny at all. It enrolls at spooky high and dramatically lowers everyone's self-esteem.
Oh, come on!
Man,
that stone head was expensive.
Out of
you really should
all-
have bought that present.
Out of all the times I've played this game, this is the first time like I am just royally just cocking everything up.
Sure.
So cocked. You've cocked it all.
I've cocked it. My cock is
Buy a
everywhere.
present. Buy a present.
Buy a present. Yeah, you buy a present this time.
I need to get my boldness up. Thank you
Oh,
very much.
I see how
Yep.
it was. Well, you can't get your boldness up.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Oh, is that what you call it, Ryan? Is that what you named it?
Yes, I named it the boldness.
The match is so intense that both teams are into this. Okay, yep. By betting part of your charm. Oh, I forgot this was charm. I'm gonna have too much charm. Against the other team's leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team. and their
Starfish,
spirit
I
is
know
fueled by
I'm screwing
determination.
everything up. To be fair, some
Finally,
characters
you
may
win and
like
take
low
plus 2 charm
stats.
from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. Polly seems really excited about trying a reverse Romanian Wilkinson with
Oh
you.
God.
And the only thing you have to do is get all the needed supplies, which would be fine, except you have no idea what any of them are. Luckily, you've got a few spare minutes to try and figure this out.
Oh boy.
You do a quick search on your phone because you assume the internet must know something about this, as long as it's related to a very weird sexual, sexy fetish, whatever.
Urban Dictionary.
Nothing. While trying other keywords, you spot the coven looking over your phone.
Oh wow, they come back. Oh yeah, this is me, I guess.
Always the same.
Could it possibly be that they know something about the reverse Romanian Wilkinson? No, they're always so much about saving the world, they would never admit they're into these kinds of very weird sex fetishes. Maybe you're not searching hard enough on the net.
Gotta search harder.
Or maybe you're letting your prejudices blind you. There's not much more time to lose here. The solution is clear. Oh, Lord. Tackling online search in a very short-sighted way, you need to come up with unexpected search terms that will point you in the right direction. Use your people skills to get 3 witches to admit that they know what reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. Oh my God.
I mean, if
I
you're
don't
already
know which
charming,
ones
you might as
do
well
that.
use.
I
your
feel
charm.
like this is charm, right? This has to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
It's not creativity, and it could be boldness, maybe.
It
Yeah.
could be smarts and fun as well.
Yeah, but you have good
But
smarts.
I'm fine. Fun, I'm fine.
Yeah, so I mean that's probably your best bet.
The top one could be smarts as well.
The top one could be smarts. You're right.
The bottom one could kind of be boldness.
All right, let's do this. Screw it.
So charming. Gosh dang it! Well, one of you guys
persuasion
got
skills with the coven, which include techniques such as repeating "Tell me what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is" to the point of exhaustion.
Got him.
Okay. You might know what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. But we know because of saving the world. So you'll need a penguin mask, a bag of marbles, and a kilo of guacamole.
Oh my God.
For sure, Valerie was selling a penguin mask the other day. Don't think we have a kilo of guac for you. What kind of pervs do you think we are? We totally have a bag of marbles, though. How about you keep the marbles, and we never mention this again, okay? Okay. Bye.
Nicely done. In the end, it turned out to be exactly like that old toy commercial jingle.
Oh God.
Marbles, marbles, you never have enough. They're perfect for booby traps and super weird sex stuff. Huh. These marbles smell funny though. Maybe they're already used. At first you feel like that's not okay, but then again, you're about to get into some really kinky stuff. So who are you to judge? Your mind is open and your excitement grows. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
Man.
Look at you.
Good job.
Yeah, go outdoors.
Go buy stuff.
things.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
buy
gonna
stuff.
buy.
Give me your money.
What's up?
Didn't Erica Ishii play the voice
Yes,
for this? Yeah.
Erica is this cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, bloody tampon all the way.
Present.
Bloody tampon.
Present.
Come on.
Don't get that bloody temp. Don't do it. I'm warning you. Don't do
I'm
it.
warning you.
I'm letting you know. Don't do it. Don't
Come
do
on,
it.
bloody tampon.
You are setting yourself up for failure.
I
I'm
don't
letting
think
you
I would
know.
ever yell out bloody tampon on stream, but there you go.
I'm letting you know you're setting yourself up for failure. This is bad news.
I'm gonna say he is trying to steer you wrong. Bloody tampon.
Don't do this.
I think you could get the sword because it's
I want
sword
to get
and
the
a snake,
penguin
which is
mask,
two things.
but
And prevent me from having my Romanian.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh my
That's what I
God.
wanted to do,
Here's
but
the
I
thing.
can't afford it.
I might not be able to afford it anyway. With the time we have left in the game, I might run out of money. I might not
Yeah.
have it. I think I only have 5 cash.
Random
Catch you
chance.
later.
All right.
Smart move. Let's see what happens.
Open the thing.
You have to click on it. Suck my jingle bells. Wow.
God.
Holy cow, the amount of charm I just
You
got.
got so much charm.
How is that not fun? That's the funnest sweater I've
My
seen today.
boldness and fun went to hell, though.
Oh my God. Yeah, your bold went to 0, fun went to -1, but charm.
Here's
you
the thing.
Charming as hell.
There's a certain mermaid princess who loves charm.
Sweet.
that weekend.
Something.
Please me.